Hi all. From the start of coronavirus outbreak, the theory of herd immunity was proposed to overcome the pandemic. What is herd immunity? When most of a population is immune to an infectious disease, this provides indirect protection to those who are not immune to the disease. Depending how contagious an infection is, usually 50% to 90% of a population needs immunity to achieve herd immunity. There are two ways to achieve herd immunity. A large proportion of the population either gets infected or gets a protective vaccine. We can develop resistance naturally. When our body is exposed to a virus, it makes antibodies to fight off the infection. When we recover, our body keeps these antibodies and will defend against another infection. Vaccines can also build resistance. They make our body think a virus or bacteria has infected it. We don't get sick, but our immune system makes protective antibodies. The next time our body meets that bacteria or virus, it's ready to fight it off. Herd immunity is not a solution. Herd immunity is achieved when one infected person in a population generates less than one secondary case on an average. What will it take to achieve herd immunity with SARS coronavirus 2? COVID-19 is a very contagious disease. Herd immunity depends on the contagiousness of the disease. A large percentage of the population, that is around 60 to 70%, will need to be immune against the disease through infection or vaccination before herd immunity will be achieved. When can we expect herd immunity for COVID-19? It is not known when that will happen, but it will depend on how many people develop immunity after COVID-19 infection, how soon a COVID-19 vaccine is available, how many vaccine doses will be available for distribution, and how many people get vaccinated. What are the challenges to developing herd immunity to COVID-19? The main obstacle to herd immunity to COVID-19 is that the virus that causes the disease is novel or new. That means that every one of us is at risk of infection. When a new pathogen is introduced to the community, no one has immunity and it begins to spread. And those who recover and those who receive a vaccine, if there is one, develop immunity, at least for a period of time. With the coronavirus, it's not known how long. So far, there is no proven vaccine. Herd immunity takes hold when the pathogen can't find new host and stops spreading. That happens once a sufficient portion of the community is immune. For this virus, estimates range from 55% to 82% to achieve herd immunity. Another potential barrier is that we don't know how long it will last in people who had COVID-19. With no vaccine to protect against COVID-19 yet, a large number of people would need to catch the virus, get sick, and recover before we can have herd immunity. Are vaccines the solution? Vaccines are suited for creating herd immunity safely. Through natural infection also we can achieve it, but it would be at great human cost. Since a vaccine is not available for COVID-19 yet, prolonged effort will be required to prevent major outbreaks until a vaccine is developed. What we can do? Until a vaccine is ready, it would be best to take actions that would slow down the progress of the virus, following COVID-19 etiquettes of wearing a mask, social distancing, and following hand hygiene. Herd immunity to a contagion requires a big majority of a region's people to become immune to it. Vaccines are crucial to achieving herd immunity. Intermittent relaxing and tightening of social distancing rules is likely for many months. Social distancing orders may continue beyond next year. Immunity for COVID-19 survivors seems likely but not certain. Thank you.